So next we're going to Kashyyyk, Cal.
Kashyyyk?
Kashyyyk.
Kashyyyk?
We're gonna go to Kashyyyk.
Make love to Wookiees? I mean, go help the Wookiees?
You can do what you want, man. It's a free universe, but they're a little too furry for my tastes.
Haven't you ever wondered what a female Wookiee looks like?
Probably same. Just
okay.
I don't know.
I'm just
different with cheekbones. I don't.
That's where you go with?
I don't know. I'm trying.
All right.
I'm trying to be sensitive, okay?
You don't have the hots for female Wookiees? Come on, Matt.
I had the hots for your
really
sister.
A Star Wars nerd?
And I feel like that's bad enough.
I guess so.
I mean,
makes me uncomfortable. So
I made her. I married her. So there's that.
If my love for the female Wookiees is uncomfortable for you, then I guess it's a good equivalent.
Is it? Is it?
I'm just kidding, Matt.
Is it?
I'm just kidding. Hey, now we're related.
Oh,
now
there's
we're
a hole in
related.
the floor.
So whether you like it or not, you have to like me.
Don't have to.
Which is great. It's like a forced love relationship. You have to love me because I'm family, and that's how that works.
Yeah,
I could punch you in the face and be like, "Hey, we're family, man. It doesn't mean anything. It's just a family thing." And I could totally get all my sisters to back me up on this.
Well, it's because your sisters are insane. To be fair.
Exactly. My family. My family's just insane.
Your family.
We do weird things. My family. You know what I do with my family?
That's a helmet.
I run a mafia. I run a freaking mafia, Matt.
You would run a mafia.
Yeah. But what about the Wookiees? What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?
What about it?
What about it?
I don't know. What do you... Oh, God.
Shouldn't we be worried? What's that?
That's a
Is
Wookiee.
that a female Wookiee?
Unknown.
Not really excited about it.
Well, if you're not excited about it, then it probably isn't.
It's always
there we go. Not excited in that way, Matt. Gosh. So, I finally made plans with like 5 of my friends to get together. We try to get together at least once a year. And they're high school friends. Well, I guess middle school friends.
What?
Your
friends in middle school?
Yeah, and high school.
Oh.
And college. Oh gosh, I'm adjusting everything.
Oh.
This chair is so squeaky.
Your face is squeaky.
So we try to get together at least once or twice a year, just to be like, hey, you know, how's everybody doing? We're alive. We're living the dream.
Yep.
So we're going camping this year, which is just it's gonna be wonderful. Like 6 idiots having a campsite. But when I reserved the campsite today, the lady was like, "Oh, so would you like a campsite with electrical?
What?
Or would you like a primitive campsite?" Because I was like, "Oh, I want to go tent. I want to rent a site for tent camping." And she's like, "Oh, well, you can either have a site with electric, or you can have a site that's primitive." And I was like,
"You mean camping?"
I feel like, yeah. But she called it primitive. And the way she said it made me feel like, well, if I get the electric one, am I truly a man? Can I call myself a man for not, you know, for just going out camping without, I don't know. It was very conflicting.
I would want to know.
But I got the electric anyway.
Yeah, what is what does it mean by electric? Like to plug in an RV camper, or like to plug in an outlet so you have a fan?
Yeah, it just has a few outlets like sticking out of the ground.
That's weird, and it also does not seem safe.
They're outside outlets. It's not like they're indoor outlets that they stuck outside. Like, it's still going to be a good camping site. We're still going to live primitively and cook primitively. But it just, the way she worded it made me, like, I paused. It was like, primitive? Like, are you stripping us of all of our tools and our clothing, and we just have to walk around and find sticks and rocks and just go, oh, at each other?
It also
that would be a true primitive experience, you know?
It sounds judgmental, too.
It does. would you like the electric, or would you like to live primitive?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, is it hard mode or like?
Look, I was kind of hesitant to answer. I was like, "Are you gonna judge me if I say electric? Like, what's happening here?" I feel like, am I a true? Is this a true camping experience? If I choose electric? But then I told my friends, I was like, I got the site for with electricity, and they're like, oh, good, we wanted to charge our phones. So I was like, come on.
That's kind of what I figure. Like, 'cause my phone battery dies like in half a day.
I'll be there as soon as I
Yeah.
So my wife would not be thrilled if she couldn't contact me,
Yeah.
like in an emergency. Oh, and
That's what people used to do, Matt.
What?
That's what people used to do. Just
What?
live off the land, not have phones.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not there anymore.
I always get mad at those people. They're like, "Oh, what happened if our technology just disappeared?" Did you just break the game?
No, it's loading the next space. If you, yeah,
The people
it's really
are always
obvious,
like, "Oh,
isn't it?
What would we do if like all of our phones disappeared? What would you rely on? Like, you can't always rely on your phone. You spend so much time on your phone. It's like, okay, I guess I see your point. Like, we'd have to relearn.
stay close.
But, like, we're
Since you're
humans.
fast.
We're meant to relearn things, you know?
Oh,
And,
oh!
like, live different ways.
What is this? What is that?
Pterodactyl.
Well, okay, here's one of the things I'll comment about that is don't you want the people after you to have a better life?
Exactly.
Like,
That's
so
what
the-
I think. Like, let me enjoy the simplicities of our lives now.
Yeah. And
You know?
B, if the Black Plague has taught us anything, as countless and countless movies have shown and discussed, and not that movies are all real, obviously, but like, humans are freaking resilient.
They are.
We adapt.
They absolutely are.
So, calm your tits, old man. Just because you
And I'm
didn't have
glad we
cell
had
phones.
technology for this whole thing. Just
Yeah.
because, like, people would suffer a lot more. Like, mental health is a very important thing.
Oh my gosh.
And there are a lot of people that I know that actually struggled because they could not leave their homes. And I was like, they had technology. Like, can you imagine being forced to stay in your house with just no way of communicating with other people?
Yeah, that would be rough.
Like, that's gonna be hard for some people.
Well, here's the one thing I wanted to say, and I was tempted to put it on Facebook, and I was like, no.
Nice.
By the way, which is a whole other conversation. I realized, like, because you know how Facebook does the, oh, here's your comment or something you posted 10 years ago. Here's a look back. Here's something you put. I was an asshole. I was a pompous dick. Like, everything I said, like, I can't believe my mom's vacuuming outside my room while I'm trying to take a nap. Nah, nah. Dude, you're living at your parents' house. What the F is wrong with you? Like, let her, like, she can vacuum whenever she wants. It's her house.
If my parents just showed up to my apartment with a vacuum, or they just showed up, I'd be like, oh my gosh, company, people, hello.
Yeah, be like, oh,
But,
you want to
like-
vacuum my house? It's really weird, but okay.
It's a teenage thing, though.
Yeah,
you gotta admit, teenagers are like that, and parents all have to go through that stage where their kids are just assholes.
Oh, yeah. I was
Because
just...
I was one.
I matured. Like, what you do for a living, which of course I won't say, but like, what you do for a living, I was nowhere near mature enough to do when I was your age. Like, seriously.
Well, thank you.
And it just, like, for whatever reason, like, now I'm a manager, I have a degree and all that.
Thanks for the help.
It suddenly, like, my brain is like, okay, you're mature. Like, okay, my wife would not agree with this, but like, you're an adult now. You got this.
Being an adult is different than being mature.
Yeah. So
I'll
it's just,
I'll say that.
Wanna check it out?
God, I like all the stuff I look back on Facebook. I'm like, wow, I was a dick.
Yeah.
Like,
You
just-
definitely, when you age, you start to appreciate things in your childhood a lot more.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember when I was a kid, just people were like, oh, I just wish I could go back to school. I wish I could, live with my parents again. And I was like, oh, why would I want to do that? That stuff's stupid. I don't understand. Like,
No.
I fully understand now. Living by myself for 2 years now. Like, when I go home and my mom cooks dinner, like, it is the best. It doesn't matter if it's good or bad. It's like a home cooked meal just tastes so much different.
Yes, it does.
You just don't appreciate it when you live there and you get it every day. Or any kind of meal that your mom makes. But once you move out and then you go back, it's just like, oh, I don't have to cook.
Dude, I was laughing because I'd like to think I'm matured since I started posting soup shit on Facebook. Whoa! All right, well, that slug's having a bad day. Is the Three Stooges over there? What the heck?
Go save it.
My parents recently had their washer die on them, and it was completely taken apart. I'm just gonna let them kill it because then that means I don't have to. Although it should most definitely be dead now. So okay, forget it. I'm just gonna murder it myself. How are you
it's not
dead?
as cute up close. Oh gosh.
Yeah. Woo! So my parents' washer died, and my mom called me because I recently got some. Oh, okay. I got some things done at my house. I changed the trash company, so I was calling. I was like, "Hey, can I borrow your car to go get the new trash bins?" And they're like, "No, you don't have time." So blah 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 blah. But they're like, "Can we ask if we can use your washer and your dryer now to do our laundry because our washer died?" I'm gonna start off by saying this: I am privileged. my parents, when we bought the house, Brittany and I like paid for our house. It is ours. We didn't get really any assistance. But my parents were like, "Oh, here's a housewarming gift. Here's a brand new washer and dryer that we were using our credit card points for. So here you go." All right. For I wasn't complaining. Like, that's crazy generous of them. So on top of that, okay, there's a wire going down here. On top of that, for a year when we lived in an apartment, we used their washer and dryer instead of going to a laundromat because our last experience with that was pretty awful. So my mom calls. Is like, "Okay, can we use your washer and dryer? Like, ours broke." I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me? You don't have to ask. You can just show up and be like, 'I have laundry.'" Be like, "Oh, all right, come on in." Like,
they're being polite.
I know they're being polite, but I was just like, yes, for the love of God, do your laundry here.
I do my laundry at my parents' house still. Like, I will drive 3 hours to my parents' house to do laundry. Because it's $6 per load of laundry at my apartment.
Oh, wow, that's expensive.
And they're small washer and dryers. So it's like to do all of my wash from a week. Because I wear a lot of clothing because of my job.
Right.
Like, I just get dirty a lot.
Are you a dirty boy?
I'm a dirty boy. So to do like a full load of washer would cost me like $30.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
That's a lot of money. So I just, it may cost me $30 in gas to get home, but I still get to go home,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just appreciate your parents. That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. And I know there was a point that I started the conversation when talking about Facebook. I don't remember it anymore. It's gone.
What is it, BD?
No memory.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
Talking about washers and dryers now.
Yeah, exactly. Adult stuff.
We talk like adults.
So I'm gonna force Ghost read this, and then we can go to the next episode.
Oh boy, yeah. I work with adults, like actual mature adults, and they're all 20 to 25 years older than I am, and they all have kids my age. So when I started, they were like, "Dan, you seem very mature for somebody of your age." I was like, I never saw it that way, but I guess if I work with a bunch of people that are twice my age and they all have kids the same, like,
I can tell you for a fact you absolutely are, dude.
I take that. I appreciate that. It
welcome.
comes with its perks.
Yeah. It
But you know
certainly
what
does.
sucks about being mature? Bills.
Bills
Taxes.
suck. On the next episode, we won't talk about
yes.
bills because we all hate bills.
Except for that guy I know named Bill. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, Bill's pretty cool.
Just kidding. I hate Bill.
Oh my god.
Sorry, Bill.
Drama!